Okay, so here's a quick tutorial of payroll. You want to go to Gatekeeper. They'll give you your own login. When you log in, it's going to look like this. The most important thing is missing punches. What I normally do is I organize by department. So click department and it organizes, and then I set it to 50 people. Right now we have a ton of missing punches because since COVID, we are only punching in once a day and the rest of our punches are going to be on paper. You are only responsible for non-nursing. So skip all the way through until you get to the end of the CNAs, and that should be dietary, which is right here. What I normally do is I open up a second tab. It makes it a little bit easier to flip back and forth. So while that's loading, my first dietary is Kelly. So I go over here to time, edit time, and then we go find Kelly. Ooh, Kelly Burt, there she is. Kelly has a bad habit of punching out for lunch, but not punching it back in for lunch, which is a super easy fix. But it looks like yesterday, she didn't punch in when she got here. Kelly always works the same shift, so we're gonna put her in at 2 o'clock. Boops, there we go. And now that punch is fixed. Let me go back over here and see who's next. Gabby. A very common thing is people will punch out too many times or punch in too many times. So see here with Gabby on the 22nd, she has 2 in punches. Super normal, happens all the time. All we have to do is move that extra punch up to where it belongs and then hit save, and it's normal. So fixing punches is really, really easy. I'm not gonna do another one for you just because it's a waste of time. The other thing that you always get asked to do is print things out, like lists and things like that. So we're gonna go to reports, time, detailed time report. This shows everybody's punches. There's certain people like Elena in admissions. At the end of the pay period, she always wants a copy of her time card. This is what she means when she asks for that. This is what it looks like. Everyone should have 4 punches. So she got here at 8, she went to lunch at 11:45, came back from lunch at 12:17, and then went home at 4:51. So that's 4 punches, that's a full day. Give me a second. So that is the detailed time report. The other thing they usually ask you for is a list of employees, which is employee information, hire anniversaries. You can print the missing punches from management attention. That's where you can get that. And then employee list over here, edit employee. And this shows everybody's pay rate and things like that. I can't think of anybody to pull up, so here we go. So just type in a few letters and it'll pull up everybody. Here is a nurse that we no longer have. So it shows everything about her HR information. Eligible for rehire is here. Her pay rate is under payroll. Shows when she was hired and when she termed, all that fun stuff. This is a filled out vacation form. She didn't put the dates, but I know what dates she needs. So we're gonna go into Gatekeeper and put it in. I'll show you how. Okay, so here we are. I've logged into the proper person and she was off on Monday the 26th, which is when she wants to use her vacation times for. So we click the little drop down menu and scroll down until we get to the vacation. And you always have to put it in military time. So we're gonna put in 8 hours because she was 8 hours sick. Vacation, and she only has 2 hours, but she specifically asked me to use all of her time. So I'm gonna put her off for 2 hours on Wednesday. So she still has, you know, a little bit of money for that day. Just click save times, and now it will be in the system and on her paycheck. We get paid on the 10th and the 25th. On the 10th, you're getting paid for the 16th through the end of the month, and the paycheck on the 25th is from the 1st to the 15th. A few other things that I didn't say when I was talking about payroll is Keaton is our payroll representative. She can be a little fussy sometimes, but hopefully you get along with her. Also, you have to put in the time off request forms for managers too. So they will have no times, but you just go in and put in their vacation or sick when they give you their forms so that it shows up on their paychecks properly.